I recorded this for her 3 days before she died. She never got the chance to press play.
Morning. Smells good in here.
There's enough for both of us, for once.
3 days before. That's the part nobody tells you about grief. You don't know which ordinary morning is the last one.
You always take forever to get ready. That's why we're always late everywhere.
Wow. Okay. It's always a joke with you until I actually say something's wrong. And then suddenly I'm too sensitive.
I didn't mean it like that, Lily. Can you not turn everything into this? Honestly, sometimes I feel like nothing I do is ever enough for you. I watched something break behind her eyes. And instead of taking it back right there, I just stood there.
She didn't slam the door. That was the worst part. She just left quietly.
I need some air. I'll talk to you later.
I thought about going after her. I told myself I'd let her cool off first, give her space, talk later when things were calmer.
I started typing "I'm sorry" probably 5 times. Each time I deleted it. I told myself a text wasn't enough. I wanted to say it right.
I figured I'd record what I actually wanted to say, get the words right, send it to her once I'd said it properly. Lily, it's me. I didn't mean what I said this morning. You give me everything, and I took that for granted today. I'm sorry. I'll say it better in person, I promise. I love you. I told myself tomorrow would be better, face to face. I didn't want a recording to do what I should have done myself, so I waited.
She usually came home before dark. By 9 p.m., I was checking the door every few minutes.
Hey, you okay? Coming home soon?
Delivered, not yet read.
I just needed him to actually hear me for once instead of joking it away. That's all I wanted. Go home tonight, Lily. Talk to him. Don't let it sit.
She read my text,
Yeah.
and something in her decided the fight wasn't worth one more night apart.
For a few minutes that night, everything felt like it was going to be fine.
It started raining. Nothing dramatic, just an ordinary downpour, the kind we'd driven through 100 times before. I told her to drive safe. Such a small, ordinary thing to say. I had no idea it would be the last normal thing I'd ever say to her.
11:47 p.m. An unfamiliar number. I almost didn't answer it. Hello?
David, it's Lily's sister. There's been an accident. You need to come to the hospital. Please, come now.
What happened? Is she... Lola, talk to me!
I don't remember driving to that hospital. I don't remember anything except praying the entire way. I sat in that hallway for what felt like years. I kept thinking about the voicemail still sitting on my phone, unsent.
Mr. David, I'm so sorry. We did everything we could. She didn't make it.
I have never made a sound like the one that came out of me in that hallway. I hope I never do again. It was still there, the apology I never sent, the one I was so sure I had time to deliver in person. I keep going back to mornings like this one, before any of it, when everything was just ordinary. I didn't know to treasure ordinary. The rain stopped sometime before sunrise. I remember thinking it was unfair that the world just kept going.
Tunde, she's gone, man. Lily's gone.
One week. That's all it had been. 1 week since I told her I'd say sorry properly, in person. People kept telling me she's in a better place.
I just kept thinking about the voicemail. I hadn't told anyone about it yet.
She loved you, David. Until the very end, she loved you.
I know, I needed more time. I stood there for a long time before I could make myself walk closer. I'm sorry, Lily. I'm so sorry. I had it all ready to say to you, I just ran out of time.
I decided then she was going to hear it, even if it was too late for her to answer.
Lily, it's me. I didn't mean what I said this morning. I love you. Nobody said anything. They just let me have that moment with her one last time.
She heard you, David. Wherever she is, she heard every word.
I don't know if she heard it. I'll never know. But saying it out loud finally did something for me that silence never could.
Grief doesn't end at a funeral. I learned that fast. But something in me had shifted. The weight was different now. This is how I choose to remember her now. Not the hospital, not the casket. Just her, laughing in the rain like she owned it.
I walked home alone that night. For the first time in years, I had nowhere I needed to be and no one waiting for me. The kitchen was the hardest room. Every morning sound that used to fill it was just gone. I used to think strength meant moving on quickly. That night I learned strength is just sitting still long enough to actually feel it. Weeks passed. I won't pretend it got easy, but I learned how to carry it without it crushing me every single day. I started visiting every Sunday. I always bring yellow flowers. It was her favorite color. I made your favorite jollof last week. Burned it, obviously. You'd have laughed at me for an hour. I still play it sometimes. Not because I need to anymore, just because I like hearing myself love her out loud. I love you. It's just a stupid argument, man. I'll apologize tomorrow, she'll calm down by then. Don't wait for tomorrow, trust me. Call her tonight. Why do you say it like that? Like you know something I don't? Because I learned it the hardest way a person can. I lost someone once. I was waiting for the right moment to say sorry. The right moment never came. Don't make my mistake.
I watched him call her right there at the table. Some lessons you can only really teach by having lived through the cost of not learning them sooner.
Hey, I don't want to wait until tomorrow. I'm sorry. Can I come see you tonight? Helping him call her. That was the first time grief turned into something useful instead of something I just survived. I still make 2 cups some mornings. Old habits don't fully leave. I've stopped trying to make them. Note to self, say it now. Always now. There may not be a tomorrow to say it in. Say it now. Always now. There may not be a tomorrow to say it in.
I don't know what happens after this life. But if she can hear anything at all, I hope it's this. Thank you for loving me, even when I made you wait too long to hear it back. Say it now. There may not be a tomorrow